The San Antonio Spurs look really good this year. They're currently the third best team in the West right now with a record of 8-3. Even though they lost their last matchup against the Warriors, 125 to 120, the young duo of Wemby and Stephon Castle looked real promising in that game, both dropping triple doubles. Even with former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green guarding Victor Wembanyama, he made scoring look so easy, y'all. He made it look so easy, like turning around, fading buckets, shooting threes, like catching lobs, doing it all. And even, like I said, with Draymond Green on him. And yes, a lot of that has to do with him being taller than Draymond Green. Wemby is 7'4", and Draymond Green is 6'6", and he was guarding Victor Wembanyama most of the night. But it has to do with a lot of skill too. You know what I'm saying? It's not all height. Wemby has skill. Wemby did end the game with 31 points, shooting 50% from the floor. He went 3 for 7 on threes. Wemby also recorded a triple-double with 15 rebounds and 10 assists. Now, the downside to Wemby's triple-double and his 10 assists is that he also had as many turnovers as assists. He had 8 turnovers. That's bad. I'm not going to lie. Now, I know Wemby has the ball a lot. I know Wemby, you know what I'm saying, controls the ball a lot. And there's a lot of room for error. When you have the ball in your hands a lot, you're getting double-teamed a lot, and you're a young star. Okay, we understand that, Wemby, but you have to work on that. We don't want to see you having this great performance and then seeing you have 8 turnovers. That kind of degrades your performance a little bit. I mean, you also lost, so, I mean, I already know you don't. I know Victor don't really care about the performance, but us as fans, we can't even enjoy this as much as because you had 8 turnovers. So his performance wasn't as much because, I mean, he had half the team turnovers. I mean, the team was pretty bad with the turnovers altogether. They had 20 turnovers, but Victor had almost half of that with 8. The Spurs also gave up a 16-point lead to the Golden State Warriors. I mean, that's a young squad. I feel that, but come on, you got to take care of business there. But this is also the Golden State Warriors. They're very good in the third quarter, and they can score in a hurry because they have Steph Curry. You know what I mean? The second-year guard, Stephon Castle, had a good all-around game, recording his first-ever triple-double. He scored 23 points, shooting 9 for 16 from the floor, but he did struggle from the 3, going 0 for 3 on the night. Now, this been a struggle for Stephon Castle, the 3-ball. He's shooting under 30% this year on threes. So, you know, this is something he really needs to work on. But he's still a great player, even not having that 3-point shot as a real threat. He's, like I said, he scored 14 of his 23 points in the first half alone. So he was just hot that first half. He was really giving it to the Warriors in that first half, man. I'm not gonna lie. And he even caught an impressive alley-oop from Wemby in the first half. It was so nice, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, what? I never seen no center throw a lob to their point guard. I mean, he's not a point guard, but they 2 guard. You know what I mean? And that was just crazy. Like, for a guard, Stephon Castle was really all around. He got the defense, athleticism, he got the mid-range game. He just really need to figure out that 3-point shot, and he'll be all around, man. But he also recorded his triple-double with 10 rebounds and 10 assists, with only 2 turnovers, okay? So he actually had a pretty good triple-double. He only had 2 turnovers. He didn't have the 8 like Wemby. He only had 2. But honestly, the main reasons why the Golden State Warriors came back in this game, because they had Steph Curry catching fire. Steph Curry scored 46 points, made 5 3-pointers, and he did Steph Curry-like things. You know what I'm saying? That's what we expect from Steph Curry. He did have a very bad game in his last game, so that's what Steph Curry does after a bad game, y'all. He turns up, okay? So, I mean, it's not the Spurs' fault that he had a bad game last game, but they just had to play them on the wrong day. Butler also had a good performance with 28, 6, and 8. So he just did a little bit of everything for the Warriors. He also hit 5 threes. The Spurs dared Jimmy Butler to shoot the 3, and Jimmy did so, and he took advantage of that, just like Russ been doing. Jimmy Butler just took advantage of the NBA, letting him shoot them 3s. He went 5 for 7 on the night. And another big reason the Golden State Warriors came back is because Moody had a good game. Moses Moody had a very good game. Moses Moody actually was able to start with the Golden State Warriors, and he had 19 points, and he also hit 5 threes. I mean, Moody was really efficient on the night. He went 5 for 10 from the 3, 50%. He also shot like 46% from the field. So you get what you want from your role players with the Golden State Warriors as well. And aside from this, I mean, Kuminga hasn't been playing really bad basketball. They got the young guy, Willie Richards, that look really good. They still got Paz on the roster. They got more vets like Al Horford that he poured in 9 points, hit 3 threes. So this Warriors team's, the Warrior team look good. They just kind of old. But to get back on the Spurs, I really do like the Spurs team. I really do think that the Spurs team can go into this playoffs with more expectation because they're just naturally a better team. I mean, we can see it. We can see that, they have their, I mean, I ain't gonna say they got their identity because they're still a young team. We don't know their identity yet. But with their best player being Victor Wembanyama and their second best player being De'Aaron Fox, I mean, me personally, I like it. I mean, as soon as they make that trade, I mean, I'm already like, this is a playoff team going forward. Obviously, that first year, they had to figure things out. They had injuries. They didn't make the playoffs last year. This team is for sure making the playoffs this year. I don't think this is even the play-in team. I think they're going to stay in that top 5 in the West. And when those three players, Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox, and Wemby, is clicking, they're a scary team. And that's how it looked in De'Aaron Fox's first game back from injury. I mean, they all looked it very well in that victory, man. And it was like, that's when I really was like, okay, this Spurs team is looking scary. I mean, this is a regular night for the San Antonio Spurs. Like, I think De'Aaron had like 30, Castle had like 20-something, Wemby had like 19, something like that. I don't know the exact numbers, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. But they had it was like a casual night for the Spurs, but it was like, holy moly, like, this is a casual night for the Spurs. And then they still got stay-ready shooters like Harrison Barnes, Stephon Castle. They have center depth. They have Luke Cornett off the bench he played very well against the Warriors, catching a lot of lobs. They still got Kelly Olynyk on the roster, so they got center depth behind Wemby. I do think that this Spurs team they kind of did everything they needed in that offseason last season. I mean, picking up vets, you know what I'm saying, picking up another star for Wemby. And they didn't really give up. They didn't really give up a lot. You know what I mean? Like, this team looks great going forward. I don't think they need to do any more moves. Just need to see how you guys play this season. I mean, them playing against the Warriors, I feel like that's almost like a playoff matchup. Like, I would love to see them match up against the Warriors in the first round. Maybe they rank 4, maybe the Warriors rank 5, or other way around, and they go against each other in the first round. I ain't gonna lie. I might have the Spurs in that one. You know what I'm saying? I think the Spurs' goal this season should be, let's get out the first round. Let's see what we can do this season. Let's get out the first round of the playoffs at least. I do think this team is better than the Clip. I mean, they're younger than the Clippers, so I think they could. I mean, they could upset the Clippers. I think they could beat the Clippers. I think they could beat the Warriors. I mean, beating the Warriors is kind of hard. That'll be more of an upset than the Clippers. Right now, they're beating the Lakers, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They might even be beating the Lakers. They got more chemistry. We haven't seen LeBron even play with the Lakers yet this season. So, I'm not gonna lie. This Spurs team really do, in my opinion, look like the third best team in the West. They might actually be able to give Denver or OKC a little bit of their run for their money in the West, man. Y'all let me know down below in the comments how you guys feel about the San Antonio Spurs. Like I said, they do have some kinks to get out, but this team is looking very promising going in the future. And right now, I'm not gonna lie, I might be becoming a Spurs fan really, really soon. I might be jumping on that bandwagon. Y'all comment down below if you guys enjoyed today's video. And please subscribe to the channel, man. It's completely free, and I will be getting a lot more consistent for you guys. Right now, I am posting weekly, so stay tuned for the next upload. You dig?